I was good, y'all. So today I'm gonna be talking about why you should be training sore, okay? And in essence, it just speeds up your recovery. So first of all, let's break down the misconception. You shouldn't train when you're sore. You know, that phrase gets thrown around all the time, and yeah, it makes sense on the surface. You're sore, your muscle hurts, so then you're not recovered, so you have to take a rest day. But what if that soreness isn't a red light? What if it's a green one? Okay, let's break the belief in this video. But first, let's get onto some theory. What soreness actually is inflammation, okay? It's not damage, it's inflammation. The actual muscle repair process mostly wraps up within 24 to 48 hours. Usually 24 if you're consistent with your protein and you eat enough post-workout, okay? So after that, you know, if it's sore in any capacity, you're not dealing with any broken fibers or any muscle damage. It's just leftover inflammation, okay? So what is muscle inflammation? Muscle inflammation is your body's natural response to tiny damages in your muscle, okay? So the micro tears. Like after a workout, your body sends more blood to the area, bringing nutrients and immune cells to help fix things. And that extra blood and fluid is what makes the muscle feel sore, swollen, and or warm. So inflammation increases the blood flow to the area. Blood flow means nutrient delivery, oxygen, growth factors, hormones, and waste removal. So if you train that sore muscle again, you're bringing even more circulation to the already primed muscle. And with that, you accelerate recovery. It's like doing active recovery with a pump, except the pump hits deeper. But it's not just about blood, okay? That inflammation also sets off cellular signaling cascades that makes the muscle more responsive to growth. Okay, so more blood equals more amino acids delivered, more stronger mTOR activation, which is the motor pathway in which your body fucking builds muscle, okay? And the inflamed tissue also gets more insulin sensitive, which means carbs and nutrients get pushed into the muscle faster and more efficiently with a lower amount of insulin. And because you're training with a stronger pump, you build up more lactate, which spikes growth hormone release. But, you know, we're going to get into that later because for any of you with an IQ above room temperature, you might have noticed lactate, and that's not really a good thing, during training at least. So even if you're not lifting heavy, you're triggering a hormonal and metabolic storm inside of that muscle. So instead of avoiding training sore, let's flip it. Train sore. Train when sore on purpose. Use the inflammation, don't run from it. A sore muscle is inflamed, yes, but that makes it more receptive to growth. You're not damaging it even more, you're flushing it. You're fucking drowning it in nutrients with blood. Training while sore gives you a fucking crazy blood spike, faster cleanup, faster rebuild, which equals to more circulation and more recovery, okay? I know you're not outworking your recovery, you're working alongside it. Think about it. If the inflammation is the part of the recovery, wouldn't you want to enhance it by increasing the amount of it? And you get a sick ass pump because the increased blood, increased inflammation, you get even more blood into the muscle, so you get crazy pump. Now, some evidence. You ever notice how it's way easier to get a pump when you're sore? It's not placebo. Your body has realized that it has capillary dilation and blood flows to that muscle easier. Take a week off the gym and you look flat. Why? Some of you stupid fucks are gonna say, it's because you lose the glycogen. No, not necessarily. It's mainly because your inflammation goes down. Do you guys remember back in 2022 the fucking Rich Piana
8-hour arm workout?
And how it puts 1.5 inches on your arm in 24 hours? It does, except temporarily because it's inflammation. It's literally just blood. For 24 hours you have 1.5 inches worth of blood in your muscle. And yeah, active recovery is already proven to reduce DOMS faster than a full rest, and hence increase the recovery. And localized inflammation increases the insulin sensitivity, like I previously mentioned. Now, bodybuilders, especially enhanced ones, train with crazy frequency, constantly overlapping soreness, yet the recovery accelerates, not halt. Why? Because volume, not rest, drives growth, assuming you don't max out intensity, right? You know, you can't fucking crush your muscles every single fucking day. You gotta have some periodization, all right? And now studies show that growth factors like IGF-1 and VEGF, whatever the fuck, are elevated during inflammation stages, okay? So meaning your muscles are literally marinating in growth potential. And you know, I'm not much of a study guy. I think they're very fraudulent and very easy to fucking fake, Mr. Jeff Nipper type shit. But if the theory proves it and the studies proves it, it's just set on stone. And soreness also correlates with macrophage infiltration, which promotes tissue remodeling and growth when followed by smart training, not passive sitting, okay? So if you ever have the excuse of, I'm sorry, I can't train, as long as you're not training like the day fucking after you train the muscle, so you can't train the muscle every single fucking day, but like 1 out of every 2 days, which is personally what I do, you're fine. It's even better if you're sore. Except if you do strength training, okay? So I personally right now I'm focusing on my bench. I'm doing more strength training. So personally, if my muscle is very sore on my heavy days where I do high RPE singles and sets of 4, I don't train sore, because the amount of soreness also increases the metabolite accumulation like lactate, like I previously mentioned, which hinders performance. So you don't really want to train sore on your heavy days, because you're gonna push less weight and you're gonna fry your CNS for nothing. In conclusion, being sore isn't a weakness, it's a signal, and if you know how to read it, it becomes a tool. So the more sore, the better. Train while sore, and you don't just recover faster, you will grow faster. Maybe don't train sore on your high RPE days, like I said. And soreness isn't the enemy, just wasting the opportunity is. So from now on, I want you to train sore, okay? If your muscle's sore, great. If not, then I guess I'll do another video on how to make your muscles sore with high metabolic stress training. But yeah, stop being a pussy, go to the gym. I'm sore now. You're supposed to train sore. Fucking